Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. When I woke up this morning and got dressed, I saw this shirt and that has, red roses, which are, for me right now, well, embodying the celebration around Mother's Day, but also Mary Magdalene. And discussions that I've been having with close friends and people that I love in my life here recently, and how with these transitions that are happening and with what's going on globally, how so many of us are feeling so many different things, I get comments of like, oh, this really hasn't affected how I do my life, to despair, so it's kind of like everything in between. And I think for most of us, if we're being honest with ourselves, fear creeps in around money for a lot of us, since that's kind of a global, that's how we take care of ourselves, that's how we provide for ourselves, and having so much uncertainty right now around finances and people not working or working in different ways if they are still working. So the thing that keeps coming to me, and has been for a while, is, as we go through these changes and this dismantling of structures that more and more of us are becoming more aware of how they are not working for humanity as a whole. And this has been happening for a very, very long time. It's something I've done an immense amount of deep diving into throughout my healing journey. And the need to revision and to dream in a heaven on earth or a new world, and not get caught up in the fears of spiraling down into whatever that is, I won't even put a name on it, but spiraling down into things that aren't going to hold us in new light in new ways. So for me, I feel like in the past, and what I'm hearing is, so much is we need to stand up and something needs to happen, things need to change, and yes, all that's true. And for me personally, in my truest heart of hearts, part of that is not having a revolution. It's like, the people that's like Mother Teresa had said, I'm not against war, I'm for peace. So I'm not against a revolution, I'm for a love-evolution. We know that love is the, if not one of, the most powerful energies and forces in this world. It's very strong. And a lot of us have a lot of wounding around love and what that means, and what we've been taught about having love be unconditional and what that means to us. And when we see structures and systems that we thought supported us, or that we relied on to support us, or that we didn't rely on but now need to rely on to support us, that are failing left and right, it can bring in a much different way of wanting to go for a lot of people, if we go into fear. And I've mentioned this several times before, when we go into fear, we are incapable of being in touch with our compassionate self. We, like, the things that it does to our brain, and from a neurological, scientific standpoint, we cannot, it can fuel us, right? It can fuel us to make change. And we want to check in after our hormones and our psyche has gone back and leveled back out to a more normal mode or level after the fear has subsided. But for a lot of people, it's really hard to do that right now. So I am pro Levolution. Let's bring in a Levolution and dream into this beautiful, amazing, abundant, non-hoarding. There's nowhere in nature, I mean, you look behind me, hoarding does not happen. Hoarding is something that we humans do, and there is plenty to go around for all of us if we are more conscious, if we are more aware, and if we are able to live from a place of community and love and action that supports everybody. We are really truly only as strong as our weakest link. So in times like this, when the most vulnerable are not taken care of, or not taken care of until last, and other people are taken care of before that, it's extending and prolonging the pain and the changes that need to be made. So it's just an important, for me, an important message that I feel like wanted to be spoken today, wanted to come out today and have its acknowledgement. So, a Levolution, I'm going to be talking more about having a Levolution and things that we can do to bring that into our realities. So for those of you that have been struggling, the last say week has been a couple weeks actually, astrologically speaking, have been really intense. We have a new moon in Gemini that comes on Friday, and there's all kinds of stuff happening. There's of the planets that can go retrograde, all of them are going to go retrograde over, I think 4 of them are already right now, and then the other 2 will be in June. So we have a lot of time on our time to refocus. A retrograde for anything is any reword that you can see, reworking, refocus, relooking at things, redistribution. So anything that is a reword is something that would be really beneficial for us to all look into and to meditate on, or to free write about, or to contemplate on. Any of those things, whatever you do to get in touch with your inner self. And if you don't know how to do that, reach out to me, because I would be more than happy to help you to get to that place of inner guidance, of inner peace and wholeness. I feel like I am not circling back to where I started. And it's not coming back to me. So, a Levolution we will have. And oh, what I was going to say, if you are in a place of fear, or if you've been struggling, things are still going to be tough. This whole year we have a really tough astrological year as far as what is going on in the sky. So for any of you that believe that affects us here, which I obviously do, this 2020 is a year that is challenging for us as human beings on many levels. And we are shifting right now from earth energy to air energy, which is much lighter. So maybe even, I know today I feel a lot lighter than, I mean, even yesterday was just a weird day. So lightness, more play, like more pleasure. Venus is really active. She's retrograde in Gemini right now, and anything that you can do to self-care, anything that you can do to show yourself love and those around you love and understanding and compassion, and having more tolerance. Venus loves love, and she loves beauty, and anything that we can do to be more childlike and revel in things and show reverence for the things that are important to us is really, really heightened right now for us to be able to get benefits and to be able to get messages from our higher selves or from the universe in actions or things that we can do about the things that maybe we've discovered over this time that we've been isolated. So blessings, any of you that are sick, I'm sending so much love and health and peace to you. If you know friends or family or loved ones who have been touched in a very deep and personal way. I know I talked to a friend last week, the first person that I had talked to that knew somebody that was close to them that had passed away from COVID. So blessings to any of you really that have been touched or know somebody who's been touched, like I said, deeply by this. And don't be afraid to shine your light right now. Don't be afraid to be happy when you feel happy. Like, we need, for those of us who are feeling those emotions, to be able to express them and show them out in the world. A smile has always been able to change somebody's day. So with more of us feeling stress and more uncertainty around things globally, the more that we can really sink in and help each other as much as we can on those days that we feel good. Do it, do it, do it. Okay, love, blessings, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.